Hello everyone! This hour on Verbling, the next in my speaking skills series. Today we are speaking about how to talk about streets, roads, and driving. I'll go over a little description of that before we begin, but let me start with just a quick introduction for those of you who don't know me. By the way, if you're waiting to enter the classroom, don't forget there's a 2-minute timer, and when that green box counts down, you can click on it and you'll be able to join the class if there's space. So, a little bit about me. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, hanging out in Lisbon, Portugal to bring you this class. I've been teaching for over 15 years, but I've taught over 1,000 classes here on Verbling over the last 2 years, since I started in February 2013. But in the classroom, I've taught general English to teens and adults, business English at multinationals, some of which you probably know, BP, Prada, Boston Consulting Group, many others. And I've also taught academic courses like the IELTS, the TOEFL, the CAE, CPE, all those little abbreviations. So, whatever your particular needs are in English, what I suggest you do is first click on that link and follow me so you can see all my upcoming group classes, but also book a tutoring session with me and see what a custom tailored lesson is like. We'll set up a learning plan and we'll try to help you meet your goals by creating a personalized path for you to do what you need to do. Okay, the only thing I ask is just send me a little message first so that I can find time for you in my schedule. So let's talk about today's class. What I'm going to do right now is open the material, share it with you, and then as people come in, we will get started. So, first of all, let's take a look at the material here in the chat window. If you don't have it open this presentation. Okay, and this is what it looks like. All about streets, roads, and driving. What about you, Shinwei? Do you drive?
My wife is learning how to drive. She wants to get a driving license.
Very good. And who's teaching her? Are you teaching her?
I cannot drive.
Uh-oh.
She is participating a course about how to learn.
She's taking a driving course right now.
Yes, she's taking a driving course.
Excellent. I remember when I learned how to drive, there were 2 steering wheels in the car, so the instructor had one in case I was going to, drive into a person or another car. He could steer it away. So he was sitting in the passenger seat with one steering wheel, and I had the driver's seat with the other one. And then we always learned at night, which I thought was kind of strange, because that would mean that I was tired, but there was less traffic. I don't know if that's normal. Maybe everyone does that. What about you, Sylvia? Do you drive?
Yes, I drive. I start the driving lesson 2 months before my 18th birthday because I want the car. Here, without a car, it's impossible to do anything.
There you go. And so what do you have to do? Is it difficult in Italy? Because here in Portugal, it's really complicated to get a license. It's expensive and it takes a long time.
It's
in
really
America,
expensive.
Oh, there too. Yeah. Here's a little trick. If you want to learn how to drive, get your license, take a plane to Florida, and you drive the car around the track one time. You pay, I don't know about now, but 20 years ago, you paid $20. Drive the car around the track one time. They give you your Florida license. You don't have to be a resident. And that is legal anywhere in the world because you can upgrade it to an international driver's license. That's the tip. If anyone follows up on this tip, it's a true story. True story.
Hey.
Doesn't it be dangerous outside?
Have you? Yeah. Well, drive around Florida and see what it's like. It's true because I was working in a company when I was a kid. I had to move furniture in New York. It was very, very hot, and they asked me if I could be a driver, and I said, "Yeah, of course, I can be a driver." And the other people driving, they weren't American. Some of them didn't speak English, and I was like, "How did you get a license?" "Oh, we just flew to Florida first, and then we came to New York." And that's how it worked. So that's my advice for you, okay? Let me just say hello to a face I do not recognize. Mayumi. Hello, Mayumi. How are you?
Hello.
Hello, Mayumi. Is this your first time in my classes? I don't think I've seen you before.
Yes, this is my first time.
Excellent. Where are you from? Are you Japanese?
Japan, yes.
Ah, okay. I recognize the last name, Seto, a Japanese name.
Yeah,
Very
very
good.
common name.
Do you drive, Mayumi?
Yes, I drive.
Everyone drives. Not me. I don't have a car anymore. I'm the only one. Take a look at this, everyone. Look at this. Tell me if the streets where you drive look like this. This is Midtown Manhattan at about 3 in the morning. This is what it looks like, only the cars are bigger. Hey, look, there's a mouse in that car. Look at the red car on the left. There's a mouse.
Where is the image?
Where's the image on the screen?
No. There is... It's not mono.
Can everyone see the image on the screen right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone but you, Sylvia. Sylvia, click on the link in the VerbLink chat window and open it in another tab, and you can see it. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and if you don't know where we are, I'll tell you the page numbers.
Okay, thanks.
So right now we're on slide 2, and here's how the class is going to work. I always run out of time, but if we manage our time well, we're going to learn for the first 10 minutes, learn new vocabulary by looking at pictures and filling in a text and asking questions. Then we're going to try to apply what we learned to a few exercises for the next 10 or 15 minutes. And then we're going to get to a speaking task where you have to remember the vocabulary and put it to use. And if we don't run out of time, we're going to reflect at the end. I'm going to ask you what you learned and so that it helps you remember for the next time. Learn, apply, speak, and reflect. Here we go. Where are these things? In the pictures below, I've covered up the key words, except for one. You can see motorway. I've covered up the key words, and you've got to match those words back to the pictures. And I help you by describing things. So let's do one example together. Motorway, which is British English. In American English, it's freeway or expressway. On the expressway to your heart. On the expressway. Come on, sing along with me. It's the best way. Don't you know the Blues Brothers? Okay, anyway. So.
John Eric, you should apply for Portuguese Got Talent. It's a joke.
I'm too good. I'm too good. No, they won't accept me. I'm not Portuguese and I don't got talent. Cornell, yeah? I want you to look at the motorway. There's 3 missing words. I'm going to ask you, look at the blue and the brown boxes that are covering up the words. Can you tell me Which word matches with the blue box?
Blue box.
Look at the blue box on the right side.
Right side. Road signs or
Right above where it says freeway, do you see that blue box? Right above the word freeway, you see a blue square. See it?
I don't understand.
Are you looking at the picture?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you see on the right side? In the picture on the right, what do you see?
It could be a motorway or a expressway and a bridge.
Exactly. And you got our first word, bridge. So bridge is that red box on the top. Now, let's not stick with the basics. What else can we call bridge? It depends on how we use it. So first of all, we can say suspension bridge, because that's the kind of bridge. Well, is that a suspension bridge? Maybe not. Maybe it's not a suspension bridge because it's not hanging. But over the streets, over a highway, you often have suspension bridges. Okay. Is there another name for that thing? Cornell or class? Particularly if people are going to walk over it. Is there another name for it? Actually, you know what? It could be people or it could be cars. Is there another name for bridge that you know of? Make a guess if you're not sure. I'll give you a hint.
Bridge or something?
Almost. I'll give you a hint.
Brig.
Where is it located in comparison to the motorway?
Above bridge?
Above or over?
Over, okay.
So, the first word is over. Now, if you're walking or if you're driving, what is the action you're going to do besides cross the bridge? What's the action you're going to do in your car? Don't say overpass is right. It could be an overpass. So a bridge is an overpass if you use it to basically cross the motorway.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get at. As you can see, I have not rehearsed any of this. That's why I'm confusing you. But anyway, overpass is right. Good.
John, I've got a question. Do you use overpass only on motorway? So, for instance, the San Francisco Bridge is not an overpass. It's a suspending bridge, isn't it?
Suspension.
Suspension bridge.
Mm-hmm. What was the question? Do we use it only on a motorway?
The overpass.
No, not necessarily, but where else would you find one? I mean, that's the thing. I can't think of another place where you would actually find one. Because it's there to make like a kind of a shortcut. So other than a highway, I can't think of another place where you would encounter that. So I would say probably yes. But Carmen, look at that blue box under the overpass. Look at the blue box under the overpass. What word do you think goes in that blue box?
So I'd say that's the inside lane.
Inside lane. So the motorway is made of lanes. That's exactly right. And Dr. Jose.
Yes, John.
Dr. John. Dr. Jose.
Yes.
If the blue box is the inside lane, what is the brown box?
The brown box on the right or on the left?
On the left side of the motorway.
On the left side, the traffic light, no?
No, it's not a light.
Eh?
It's not a light. Remember, Carmen said the blue box was the inside lane. The inside lane.
Yes.
So
inside lane. Okay.
So logically, what is the brown box?
The brown box. Okay.
What word?
Yes.
The brown box.
Fast lane, no?
The fast lane. And what do you do in the fast lane? What's the purpose of the fast lane?
The purpose of the fast lane is
To
overtake
overtake. Okay.
to overtake
The people who can't
another
drive.
car, no?
To you can say overtake, but I would say pass. Easier. To pass the slow pokes. You know, the people who don't know how to drive and have no business on the highway. To pass them. Exactly.
Pass the slow pokes.
To pass the slow pokes.
Okay.
I remember when I would go from my mother's house back to university, I would drive from Philadelphia to New York. It takes 2 hours, maybe more if there's traffic. I could do it in just over an hour because I drove in the fast lane. Fast lane. By the way, do you know the song about the fast lane? I can sing another one for you,
Yes.
Cornell.
The slow pokes is a person that
Shouldn't be on the highway.
He's driving slowly, no?
A person who has no business on the highway is a slowpoke.
Like me.
Like Carmen. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
we're not
clear.
done yet. We're not done yet. Now, Mr. We did Cornell. Mayumi. Look at that reddish.
Now at first I found the picture because so far I couldn't see anything. So now I was checking the material, but I didn't know what you're looking at.
Okay, but look
So
at.
I only see your face or somebody else's picture. So
No,
now
I
I
have
found.
a.
Okay,
You have-
now I found it.
Oh, now you have it. Okay, okay,
Yeah. I only see the first page, but now I can see.
okay. So
There's some.
right now we're on.
like map.
Right now we're on page 3. If you have it open.
Okay. I now I'm on the page 3. Yes.
Exactly. Now, what word goes in the red box on the left side? That is labeling that object. Look at the left side and look at the red box. What is that thing? Yeah, it's red, maroon. It's like dark red. Yeah.
I don't see anything red.
It's
Okay.
kind of brown,
Oh.
brownish.
Well, on my computer it looks red. Maybe on your computer it looks
Okay, so it looks like purple. Maybe
it looks like.
purple.
Okay, maybe.
There
Maybe.
is something purple. It looks like a signal.
Exactly. So what's the right word for that? It looks like a signal. Okay, you're on the right track.
Traffic light. Traffic light.
Exactly. So it matches with the word traffic lights in those.
Yeah, traffic light.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, and Sylvia, below that, there's a kind of, well, for me it's purple, but maybe it's a different color for you. There's the box below the traffic lights box, which is just to the left of the street, and it's trying to describe when two streets come together in the shape of a T.
Junction?
Junction is correct. Mr. Shinue, there's a little box covering the sentence, a blank in the road. What word do you think describes when the road curves to the right or to the left, Mr. Shinue? What word do you think goes in that box?
Teacher, can you repeat?
I will try. Look at the sentence. Look at the sentence below those streets on the left side. Read it for me and fill in the missing word. A blank in the road. It's describing when the road is curved one way or another. You see that on the left?
Yes, I bend.
A bend is correct. A bend in the road. Okay? These are those tricky words that you never know when you're trying to give someone directions. A bend in the road. Okay? And back to Carmen, the greenish box at the bottom. How do we describe that thing where people walk? People.
That is a pedestrian cross.
Pedestrian crossing. Right.
Crossing.
Did I write cross? Oh, I don't have that above there. Oh, I don't even have that word. But yes, that's correct. Pedestrian crossing.
Zebra.
Oh, not a zebra.
Why?
because it's not in Africa in the savannah running away from lions, I guess. But you can also say a crosswalk probably. Crosswalk. In America I forget exactly what we call it, but anyway, pedestrian crossing is the right way to say it. It's the right official way. Pedestrian.
Okay. Zebra crossing.
Unless you know something that I don't know. Is that like British English? Or is that Hungarian English?
British English.
Is it really? Do they say zebra?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't say pedestrian crossing.
Has anyone spent time? Sylvia, you've been in the UK a lot, right?
Yeah, I know the zebra, but
do they say
we call
zebra?
it in Italian zebra.
Yeah, because in Portuguese, I think you can say that too. I can't remember.
But I'm not sure in British.
Yeah, I don't think they do though. I don't. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The right word is pedestrian crossing. Okay, and at the very bottom, let's say hello to Mr. Alexander. Hello, Mr. Alexander. How are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
Excellent. Mr. Alexander, look at that blue box all the way at the bottom of the page. Do you see that blue box?
Uh-huh.
Now, what do you think that sign means? And
don't dig here.
Exactly. And here, all of those are road signs or street signs, but that particular one, I actually don't have the vocabulary word on the board, so you can't match it. But what do you think it is? Another way to say it's not just digging, it's for any kind of a construction project on the highway. Do you know what we call those things? Another way for construction project. Another way for... Class, help him out. Another word for when they're doing a construction, when they're repairing the roads. Do you know what that's called, class? Anyone?
Working site or something?
Almost?
May
Almost.
at work.
Say again, maybe?
May at work.
I couldn't understand the word. Say again?
Men at work.
Men at work.
You mean the Australian rock band from the 1980s, Men at Work?
Somebody's working there.
It's true. It's in fact the sign is called a roadworks. Roadworks sign.
Okay.
Roadworks.
Roadwork.
Works because it's probably more than one project going on at the same time. All right. Now, what happened here in this picture? We're going to read through this. If you don't know the vocabulary words, don't worry. We're here to learn. We're going to apply it in a moment, but let's learn it together. Not all of these vocabulary words are obvious. So we're just going to try to brainstorm and I'll help you out. So, Jose, take the first sentence for us.
Okay.
And remember, it's describing the picture on the right. So you have to use your imagination here. What do you think it says?
There was a serious accident.
Very good. Keep going.
Accident on one of the one of the fast lane or
Okay, it could be in one of the lanes of
Okay.
the highway. Yeah.
Motorway.
Yeah, or motorway, highway, motorway. Yeah. Okay, could be. Yeah. The word I was
into
looking.
Stuttgart this morning.
Very good. Very good. Okay, and let's go to Mr. Cornell.
Yeah, I have just recognized that it couldn't be a motorway because
You only got
Because-
2 lanes.
top left car is coming.
Oh, right. It's a two-way street.
Yeah.
It's a two-way street. Yep, you're right. It can't be a highway because if it was a highway, there would be a concrete barrier between the two directions.
Or the driver is crazy.
Or that. Exactly. So what do you think about sentence number 2, Cornell? An old what? Now we're going to say one version in American English.
Old car.
Got to be more specific. Look at that long thing.
Mm,
What's that long thing?
I have no any idea.
The long one? Yes, you do.
Long track.
Exactly.
An old track in the
An
middle
old
of the
truck.
road.
An old truck. Now, what's a way to say when your car stops working? An old truck did what in the middle of the road? Another way to say stops working. If it were a computer.
Out of order, or I don't know.
Breakdown?
Exactly, good. An old truck. Break, is that the right verb tense? We're describing.
Broke down.
Exactly. An old truck broke down in the middle of the road, and the driver couldn't move it. There you go. Mayumi, take the next sentence for us.
Next sentence.
And by the way, we're on page 4, if you can't see on the screen. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in the wrong place.
Okay, page 4.
Page 4. Okay.
Okay. And follow along. I'm going to read sentences 1 and 2, and then you do the next one. There was a serious accident on the side of the main road. I would say main road, probably. Into Stuttgart this morning. Or Stuttgart. I don't know if it's a German town or if it's just the same name. An old truck, or in British English, an old lorry, broke down in the middle of the road and the driver couldn't move it. Okay, do the next sentence, Mayumi.
It was 8 o'clock.
Good.
The middle of the.
What does everyone do at 8 o'clock?
It was 8 o'clock. Middle of the rush hour.
Perfect. Middle of the rush hour. Good. Continue.
So it soon created a terrible.
When everyone stops. When everyone stops. When you're driving and you can't move. It created a terrible. All the cars are clogging the highway. All the cars are clogging the road. No one can move.
Stuck?
Traffic jam.
Traffic jam is correct.
Traffic
Traffic jam. It was 8 o'clock in the middle of rush hour, so it soon created a terrible traffic jam. Right? Sylvia, keep going. Next line. Drivers?
Drivers got very angry, and a man in a Mercedes tried to go around the lorry. Unfortunately, another car, blank, in the blank.
Think about that.
Crash.
Look at. Wait. Look at the direction. Look at. It's a two-way street, right? So. Your sentence was drivers. Let me go back again. Driver got very angry. The Mercedes tried to go around the lorry. What happened when the car went around the lorry? What happened?
I don't know in English. So the car go inside the back of another car.
Not the back, the front.
The front.
Yeah, one car. So in this, the thing that's missing is the description of the direction. Unfortunately, another car was. Which way was it going?
In the opposite.
Exactly. Unfortunately, another car was coming in the opposite direction. You could fit all of that in there. And that's it. Actually, that was the answer. Was coming in the opposite direction was the right answer. Actually, that was it.
Okay. I have a question for before. Whether was broke up? Is it possible?
Broke down. An old.
When
truck.
it stop.
An old truck.
When a car stopped to go, it's break up or it's pull up. It wasn't that one.
There's no up. There's no up. It's down. Down. It means that the engine is broken. Right? The car broke down was the answer on, I think it was the second question. Broke down. Only cars break down.
So
Don't break down. It's a special phrasal verb just for vehicles.
And when a person became crazy,
Yeah.
so it's discussing and then became crazy, it's not broke down?
It's not a phrasal verb in that case. You say the person had a breakdown.
Okay.
Had or has, or no, had would be, had a breakdown. So in that case, it's actually a noun, a breakdown. In this case, it's a phrasal verb, to break down. And breakdown has other meanings too, so it really depends on the context. If I say, look at the breakdown of these chemicals, I'm talking about the composition of something. So there's different meanings depending on the context or the situation. Okay, so here it's the verb. And Mr. Shinue, the next sentence is the driver blanked hard and tried to. What's that missing word?
Oh, teacher, I have so many questions.
Uh-oh.
I didn't catch what you say. Can I ask you some questions?
Okay.
I don't know the answer in the bracket.
In brackets, so above, it's an old lorry in a British English, and in American English, in brackets, truck. An old lorry or truck broke down in the middle of the road, and the driver couldn't move it. By the way, I can do this. I have answers at the end of the document, but I can put a transcript of this without the boxes, so that later, if you want to review, I don't have it there now, but later today, I can put it there if you want to review it. But let's finish this text first, and then at the end, you ask me questions. So go to that second to last sentence. The driver blanked hard.
The driver moved hard.
Not moved hard, because the driver tried to stop. How do you try to stop? You put your foot on what in the car? You put your foot on the... What's that pedal, Shinue, that stops the car?
Brake.
Brake.
The brake. So we can use it as a verb. The driver braked hard. Not broke, because it's not the verb to break in half. It's the verb to stop. So the past tense would be braked. The driver braked hard. Okay, so don't confuse to break something with to break meaning stop. They're different. Break, broke, broke, or break, braked, braked. This is regular. So say that sentence for me. The driver braked hard. Continue, Shinue.
The driver braked hard and tried to stop, but he couldn't stop the accident.
Okay, yeah, stop the accident from happening, or prevent. It's another way we could say it. Yeah.
John, avoid
Avoid the accident. Yes,
Yes.
avoid,
Okay.
or prevent. Absolutely. Okay, that's it. Keep going. You're not finished yet. He couldn't prevent the accident. Keep going, Shinue.
The Mercedes collided.
Good.
The Mercedes collided
Into
in front of his car.
into the front of, I would say.
Oh.
Into the front of.
Collided into the front of the car.
Excellent.
The driver of the Mercedes was okay, but the other driver was injured, and both cars are very damaged.
That's it. The other driver was badly injured. We could add an adjective. Was badly injured. Exactly. And both cars were were badly damaged. Badly damaged. Or severely damaged, or whatever adjective you like. Okay, that's it. Now,
teacher, I have another question. Go back
no.
to
Oh no.
go back to the previous page.
Okay.
Unfortunately, another car. After another car, what's the answer?
Unfortunately, another car. Sylvia, you're the one who did it.
Unfortunately, another car was.
Good. Was what?
Was.
If it's traveling towards us, we don't say going. Going is for away. If it's traveling towards us, what's the opposite of going?
No, I forgot.
Coming.
Coming.
Coming. In
Yeah.
the opposite direction.
Exactly. That's it. Another car was coming in the opposite direction. So there's two words missing there. Opposite direction. Okay, but Shinyue, I'll put a transcript of all of this, so afterwards you'll be able to review it, okay? And if I forget, just send me a message. Sometimes I forget. Usually I forget, but send me a message. Okay, now this one, I want to move forward here, so I'm going to do this a little bit more quickly because I want you to practice this and I want a chance to get to some speaking. Okay, the missing words. Taxis, American English, cabs. Use the road. Now there's lots of good vocabulary here, but in this case, we're talking about sort of general words and phrases. Blank, use the blank. Okay, you're not going to know this. What do pedestrians use? The first word is pedestrians. It's not obvious. Pedestrians use the what? They don't use the street.
Sidewalk?
Exactly. So pedestrians use the sidewalk, and in British English, it's pavement. So the three blanks are pedestrians use the pavement, or American English, sidewalk. And I will put these answers at the end of the document later today, so you'll have a chance to review it later. Okay, the speed blank on motorways in Great Britain is 70 miles per hour. The speed, what is it, class? Limit. Good. Most blank or American gas station in Great Britain is petrol stations, right? Gas, American English, petrol, British English. Get in the car and remember to do what?
Rules.
Fasten the seatbelt.
Fasten your seatbelt, right. Fasten your seatbelt. The other car was going very slowly, so I decided to...
Overtake.
Huh?
Overtake?
Overtake it. Or pass it in the fast lane. Overtake it is the missing word. The one that Jose said earlier. Say again?
Pull over.
Not pull over, because that would mean to stop.
To stop.
Overtake or pass. Both of them are fine. So you see pass on the screen, so the missing word there is overtake it. Overtake it in the fast lane. Mr. Alexander, can you read these directions, and then we're going to use these to give directions of our own. Read that for us, please.
Okay. Go along here, turn right into the main road. Then take the first turning on your left. Keep going, and then turn left again when you get to the back.
Okay, and if you can't see it, we just read the directions on slide 6. Okay, Mayumi, so you know where we are. We're on slide 6.
Slide 6?
That's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see the little course that's plotted on the street.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Alexander, how many of those words are you going to remember if I get rid of this slide and just show you a picture? How many will you remember? All of them?
I think the main part of them.
All right. So remember, the go along, that means go straight. We don't say you because we're giving directions, so they're orders. Take a right or turn right. Take the first left. This here says take the first turning. that sounds a little weird to me. I would say take the first turn. But that just could be British English. So we've got turn, take, and you could also say make. Make a right, make a left. Keep going until you get to. So go along, turn, take, make, keep going, get to. Memorize that, because now you've got to do it on your own. Alexander, why don't you do the first part, do the first sentence for us?
Am I supposed to describe this picture or the previous?
No, this one.
All right.
It's missing all the key words. Now, remember, you're starting at the bottom, and you are going to the cinema here. You're starting at the bottom, and you're going to the cinema. Do the first sentence for us, Alexander.
Go straight ahead and
Okay.
and then turn left at the junction.
And very good. Good word. Turn left at the junction. Is there another way to say turn left?
Take the left.
Good. Take the left. Take your first left. Or make a left. All of those could work. Take, make a left, your first left, the only left that you see. Okay, good. By the way, should we say go straight ahead? Because if we go straight ahead, we're going to walk into what looks like a city block. Could be a giant building.
Go along.
Yeah, it's better. Go along what? What is that? Go along what, though? What's the thing that's below your feet?
Road.
Yeah, go along the road until you get to the junction. Make a left. Okay? Make a left at the junction. Sorry. Yes. That's it. Mayumi, let's give you a chance. Do you see where we are? We are now on slide, what, 7? Yeah, we're on slide 7. Okay. Alexander did the first sentence.
Yeah.
Go along the road and make a left at the junction.
Make a left. Make a left, and
you continue, please.
then you turn right.
Mm-hmm.
Turn right at the school. At school.
You turn right, then you turn right.
The second.
But you've got an and in the middle in the second sentence, Mayumi. Then you blank and blank right when you blank the blank.
Then you turn right.
Maybe.
So I don't know where I am now. I'm walking on the street.
Okay, let's do this. Alexander, give her the first sentence again, so she can see where we stopped. Okay.
Okay. Go along the road and then take the first turn to the left at the junction.
Yeah.
Go along the road and take the first left. Hold on a second.
Make a left at the junction.
Yeah.
Make a left at the junction. But if you make a left at the junction, you go nowhere. Hold on a second. What is at the junction? What building is at the junction, Alexander? Are you referring to the school?
No.
Huh? Uh-oh. We're in different parts of the map. Are you on...
No, I mean to the side of the school, yes.
Ah, okay. So, but if you make a left, you're gonna walk into a wall. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. Let's try again. Look at the X. Where are you? See the X?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do next?
Go along the road.
Good.
And then turn the left at the junction.
What do the rest of you think? Because for me, if I make a left at the junction, I'm going to hit my head against a wall. Are we all in the same spot? At the school, is there a left? Look at the school.
You bump into a wall if you just turn
Are you talking about the second sentence or the first?
I'm talking about the first. The first.
Regarding the second sentence.
We didn't get to the second yet. We didn't get to the second. I just want to make sure that, Alexander, you're clear on the reason why I say you can't make a left. If I'm at the X and I take a step forward, then I've got to go along the road, which is going to my right. Sorry, going to my left. Right? So I'm going along the road to the left. Okay? But when I arrive to the junction, there's a school on my right side. See? There's a school on my right side. There's no way I can make a left. That's just a barrier. So at the junction, I have to make a right. Is that clear or not so clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. So maybe we were looking at it in a different way. So I would say, go along the road. When you get to the junction, you'll see a school, and you make a right. Okay? Now, Mayumi, can you continue from there?
Okay, now, now I see the school on my right.
Yeah.
And I go straight.
Then you go straight and...
Go straight, go along the street, and then you take right again.
Take the right? Exactly.
Take the right.
And when you...
Take the right and go into Maudon Road.
Yeah. Or you could say, take the first right.
Take the first right.
When you get to the next. These sentences, there's a mark. You can play with the language a little bit. So you can, because it says when you blank the blank. So you have to finish that sentence.
When you take the right.
Well, you already said that. When so you go straight ahead and take a right when you get where?
To the right, you.
When you get the school.
When you get to the school, or when you pass the school, you can say when you pass the school, or when you get to the next junction. It's also possible.
Or along school.
When you pass the school, not along the school. When you pass the school, or when you get to the next junction. That's also okay. There's more than one right answer here. As long as we get our left and our right straight, there's more than one right answer. The next sentence. Well, Cornell, why don't you continue? Then blank again. Blank.
Then turn right again.
Good. Into what?
At the next crossing.
Yeah. And what? Into the what road? Into.
Into Malden Road.
Into Malden Road. Right. Into Malden Road.
Turn right again into Malden Road or on Malden Road.
And the bank is.
And the bank is situated
on, not situated. On.
Okay. The bank is on Malden Road.
On which side?
Just next to cinema.
Just, I would say, just after. Okay, just beside. Well, beside is already just. So if you say just, I would use a different adverb. I would say just after the cinema. Okay. Just after. Not just beside, because beside means directly next to, and just would mean directly next to. So we can't say them both. Okay, so one way to solve this text is this. Go along the road and take the first turn at the junction near the school. Then you keep, or take the first turn at the junction. Then you keep going and you turn right when you pass the school or when you get to the next junction. So then turn right again into Malden Road, and the bank is on the left-hand side just after the cinema. That's one way to solve it. There's more than one way. Okay, so it's not black and white. And by the way, we were getting to the bank, and earlier I said we're going to the cinema. I made a mistake. We're actually going to the bank. But don't worry. You'll have a chance to try this on your own. Here, I've got lots of exercises with the key vocabulary, which you can do on your own, and you can correct looking at the last page. We're going to skip these because I want you to have a chance to give some directions of your own. So you've got 3 slides there. Instead, I'd like you to go for a spin. We're going to try to do at least 2 groups of 2 in 10 minutes. We'll see if we can do 2 people and then 2 people. Okay? So, Carmen, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. Carmen, you are now a driving instructor. Sylvia, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. This is going to be tricky because what I wanted you to do was to turn on your webcam so we can actually see what you're doing. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I'll show you what I mean. Driving instructor, you are going to give very clear, exact instructions about what to do because Sylvia is learning how to drive. And then directions to a destination. That's the plan. The destination I will put on the screen for you afterwards. I have to open a PDF, and I'll put the screen there on the screen for you in just a second. It's going to take me a second. But let's practice once. So, Carmen, here I am in my car. If you had to give me directions on my first time driving, what would you tell me to do? You tell me, and then everyone can see what I'm doing. Okay? So, what do? I get in the car, and then what?
The first thing you've got to do is to fasten your seatbelt, that's for sure. Right. So then you've got to start the car. There's an ignition key, an ignition button.
Okay. It's my ignition key.
Okay, yes. Okay, just start the car.
I don't know what to do.
Well, there's a hole, and you've got to get that ignition key inside the hole near the steering wheel. I don't know how to call that.
Exactly. Probably it's on the steering column, this thing that sticks out. So put the key into the ignition, we say.
Okay.
There we go. Next.
Right. Is it that an American car? Because that's
no, I don't. No. I have a next. What do I do?
Then make sure you've got 3 pedals. One is the brake.
Got it.
One is the clutch.
Got it.
And the other one, accelerator, I think.
Accelerator. Good.
Accelerator.
Accelerator.
Okay.
Okay.
So then you start the car.
Okay.
And what else? I don't know.
Well, I have not yet successfully started the car because I don't know what to do with my feet and my hands yet. But it's a good start. We got brake, accelerator, clutch, ignition, key, steering column, steering wheel. So we have a good start, at least. We have a good start. All right, let's get another speaker here. And this time I'm going to ask you to give Sylvia directions of how to start the car, and you're going to give her directions to a particular place, which I'll put on the screen for you. Just a minute. Okay? Let's see. Who's going to give Sylvia, who's going to be the driving instructor here? Who feels confident to give Sylvia some instructions? Someone else besides Carmen.
Cornel? Or Alexander? Who is there?
I don't know. Alexander, would you like to be the driving instructor?
Yes.
Okay. Sylvia is your victim, I mean your learner. Okay. You're going to instruct her how to start this car. And when she successfully does that, I'm going to put a map on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Now, yeah.
Okay, sorry. So, tell her how to give her instructions, exactly what to do to start the car, and then I'll give you a destination. Then we're going to switch partners, okay?
Okay. So, Sylvia, the first thing, when you get in the car, you have to fasten your seatbelt. Okay.
Okay.
So, then I'll give you a key. You'll
Where are you to put my belt?
where's your belt? You mean?
Yes, I take my belt, but
It's
it's in
on
my hand.
it's on the left side. Can you find it?
You have to clip it in place, or whatever. I don't even know how to say that in English, but something like that.
Yes,
Okay.
clip. So the next step, I'll give you a key. You'll take them and
Put it into the
put into the ignition.
Good. Put it into the ignition. Good,
And-
good.
And then turn over the key and start the car.
Okay. And what about her foot, the clutch, the brake?
I'm sorry. And while you're turning over the key, you have to push 2 pedals, clutch and brake,
At the same.
Yes.
in order to.
At the
Yeah,
same.
but I don't know the name of the.
At the same time, right? At the same time.
Yeah.
At the same time. Okay. She doesn't know where the pedals are. So where's the clutch and where's the
No,
brake?
the name. One is a friction. The other one, it's an
Friction.
accelerator.
Oh, no. He didn't say that. Say it again, Alexander. And tell her where they are.
Ignition.
No. What are the names of the pedals?
Clutch. This is the left pedal. There are 3
Oh,
pedals on your car, in your car. The left pedal is clutch. The middle pedal is brake, and the right pedal is accelerator.
Accelerator. Good.
Accelerator.
Good. Very good.
So you have to push your 2 pedals at the same time, clutch and the middle one, the brake,
Why?
in order to.
Why?
If you take the
In
middle
order
one,
to
the
our
car
car
doesn't start.
won't go.
Otherwise, you're going to hit the person in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's assume that Sylvia has followed directions and the car has started. Now, the next thing you're going to do is actually, let's give 2 other people a chance. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. But we've got just 2 minutes left. I'm going to give 2 other people a chance here. Let's give Mr. Shinwei, you are a driving instructor, Mr. Shinwei. And Ms. Mayumi, let me give you a chance too, because you're new. Now,
Okay.
Mayumi, you are driving, and Mr. Shinwei, you are going to give her directions. Now, you're going to tell her. You're going to tell her. No, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You are.
Okay,
You are currently in the parking lot, which is number 47. Okay, you're going to give her directions to a place, but you're not going to say the number. You're just going to give her the directions, and then she's going to tell you where she ends up. Are you ready for the challenge, Shinwei? Are you ready for the challenge?
Hey, this is the biggest challenge for me
It
because I have the bad feeling of direction.
By the way, Mayumi, can you see the picture on the screen now?
no, I
Oh,
can't see anything.
Okay, never mind. We got to use someone else. I'm sorry.
I've told you I don't know what to do because I see nothing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We have to use someone who can
But
see.
I can hear, so please give me some direction.
No, but you have to see the map, unfortunately. You've got to see the map. So let's try it with, how about Jose? Can you see the map on the screen right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see the map on the screen.
We've only got about 30 seconds, though. So, Shinue, in 30 seconds, get him to a location on the map. Don't say the number. Let's see where he ends up. Are you ready, Shinue?
I am ready.
Go for it.
The start point is 47.
Right, the parking lot, 47.
47 is the start, no? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
47.
And say it like this. You can say you, or you could just say the verb.
Oh.
Because you're talking. Yeah, good.
You can turn right along the road and across the 2 blocks, and then you can turn right and cross the 1 block. Where it is.
Cross 1 block. So look at the chat window. Look at the chat window, Shinue, and tell me if I understood correctly.
Turn right along the road. Okay.
Is that right, Shinue? Did I understand correctly?
Turn right along the road, cross 2 blocks, and then turn right.
Turn right again?
And then turn left, and then turn left.
Sorry, so not right, turn left. Okay, let me change it.
42?
Hold on. Is this correct now? Turn right along the road, cross 2 blocks, then turn left and cross 1 block. Where are you? Is that right?
Shinue,
Yes.
42?
42? No.
No?
It's 36 or 35.
I thought it was 43. I was closer. I was about to say 43 at the pharmacy, because it was go along the road 2 blocks.
Okay.
So 2 blocks, you'd end up at the corner of the mechanics, 44, and then you turn left 1 block, and you're at the junction with the hospital and the pharmacy. So you only had to add where the final destination was. It's on the left-hand side or the right. Oh, that was good, though. That was pretty good.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, everyone. I'm late for the next class. I have to stop. But I'd like to give you some more opportunities to work with driving. So if you like, we'll see if we can schedule a second class, and we can get just pure practice giving directions and giving instructions and using this vocabulary, if you like. If I can find a slot, I'll send you a message, and we'll do it again before the end of the week. If I can find a slot. I think I have one. Okay, so I'll let you know. If you can make it, let me know. And if you can't, we'll see if we can find another one. I'll send you a message. I'll be back in 30 seconds to start the business class. We have a special reading class today where you will vastly expand your vocabulary. Ooh, what could be better? What could be better than that? Talking about leisure time. I'll be back in just a minute. Stick around for that. Have a great day if I don't see you. And I'll be back tomorrow for 2 hours from 10 to 12 GMT. Don't forget about that. Bye for now, everyone.
Okay.
Bye
Have a
for
nice
now.
day all. Take care. Bye-bye.